Alright, so here's a tutorial for the camo swap. This is how I do it. There might be other methods to do it, but this is how I do it. So first off, you're gonna need a operator that's CR0, or use an operator you don't mind losing your stuff on, because you will lose at least 16 CR, all your nightmare skills, all your exotic skills, all your exotic rarities, and your bottom weapon, because you have to leave the game. Alright, so that's the first thing. You have at least one CR0 character. Alright, so there's a few steps to the camo swap. Let's go with step one, which is either have an exotic weapon up top to extract the camo from, or have a blueprint with the camo that you want. So let's say someone drops you a gun that has a really nice camo, like this, for example. This is a iridescent season 3 top 5 camo, and let's say you want to extract this camo and save it so you can camo swap it to your other guns. So the first step is to either have a exotic gun on top so you can extract the camo from it. So you can extract these exotic camos that you want, right, and put it on any gun that you want. So first step is have exotic weapon on top, or have a blueprint with the camo that you want. So in order to save the blueprint, the first thing you're gonna do is, if you're able to enter gunsmith, you just change one of the attachments or one of the accessory, right? When you attempt to do this, you back out, it's gonna dev error, and then when you go into your guns, it should be saved as one of the blueprints. See? And once it's saved as a blueprint, then that's all you need for camo swapping. For the exotic camos, that's slightly different, but I'll get to that in the second in the other step. Alright, so step 2 is you have to break your account, or some people call it breaking account, some people call it unlocking the account. So that's step 2. And then step 3 is the actual camo swapping. And step 4 is optional, which is dropping the gun on the ground and picking up with your other op. That's all optional, but it helps a lot, because you're doing the camo swap on a low CR character. So either you do it on this low CR character and then you level it up afterwards, or you just drop the gun and move it to your other op. So, alright, let's get to it. So, I just showed how to save the blueprint, right? So let's go to, start with breaking the account. Let's start with the CR0 character, alright? So, you would have to go here. You can do this with any gun, right? So, I guess let's do this with, VX, nope. It doesn't matter. Let's go with a gremlin. Alright, create a new build. Have a fresh build, alright? So to break the count, you go into it. You see it has a check mark. That's the currently equipped blueprint. So you need to duplicate it twice. That same one. See? So the duplicates show up on top. So now you have to equip the topmost one. Go back in. And now you gotta delete the 2 dupes that you made. So this is the original one right here at the bottom. So you're gonna delete the 2 that you just made. Now you go back out. Go to gunsmith here. Put on any attachment. Back out. And now it should be glitched out, because when you try to duplicate again, it won't dupe. See? I keep clicking dupe, nothing happens. Now your account is in the unlocked/broken stage. So from here, you can start the camo swap. So now we get to the step of camo swapping. So from here, let's say I want to make, let's see what camos do I got. Let's go to my ions. Let's see. Okay, let's go with this one right here, the Omega. Nah, forget it. Let's do Cosmic. This one, I don't have unlocked. I don't have this camo unlocked. So watch, when I try to equip it, it's gonna dev error. It's not gonna work, because I don't have it unlocked. I don't have that camo. So this is how we're gonna camo swap that to whatever gun you want. So to extract that camo, all you gotta do is attempt to dupe it. See, this won't work. Let me try the second time. Okay, the second time didn't work. I mean, we're still in the broken state. So see, when you keep trying to dupe, it won't work. So now, at this point, your account has copied over the color, so the camo right here, and any attachments and charms that it has. So you're gonna back out, and then now you're gonna pick the gun that you want to create it on. So let's say I want to create it on a EGRT. All right, so I click create new build. You can put it on any blueprints if you want. I'm gonna put it on the base one, and there you go. That's the camo. And look, it copied over all these attachments from my ion, which you do not want. So you start deleting all that, and then now you build it however you want, right? Okay, I'm just gonna put whatever on. This is just for the sake of this tutorial, right? You build it however you want it. I'm gonna change this actually, so let's just leave that there. And then you back out, and it's gonna dev error. So now here is the part. You have to start up a game, click confirm loadout, and then while it's still searching for a game, you need to press start or whatever button that opens this menu right here. So you gotta open this menu. You gotta go to battle pass, go to loadout. This is all while the game is searching, so I'll go through it after I explain it. So while it's searching, you press start, battle pass, loadout. So you tab over loadout, you click on your primary, and then you go all the way over to the gun you just made, to the blueprint. And while you're hovering over it, you press the button to get into gunsmith. For me, it's X on my Xbox controller, and for PlayStation, it will be square. So you click to go to gunsmith, right? And then here, you just leave it on this menu. Leave it on this menu right here. And then when you get pulled into a game, you will spawn with this gun right here, the Gremlin, or whatever you have equipped. You spawn with this, you shoot your gun a few times, and then you leave match. So let's practice that real quick. Confirm, start, battle pass. You look on top, it's still searching right here. So now I'm gonna go to ARs, EGRT. Oh, see, this one went too fast. Let's back out. Let's try it again. So let's go confirm loadout, start, battle pass, loadout. This one, EGRT. I press X, and there you go. As long as you press X to get into the gunsmith, you should be fine. Now, when you spawn to the game, you land, shoot your gun a few times, and then you press start, leave match, abandon match. And then it will dev error when you get back to the menu. After dev errors, it should give you the gun that you made with the camo. And that's pretty much it. You'll have it saved right there. If you are doing this with a Modern Warfare 3 camo, it will wipe. So I have not figured out the proper way to do that. I might make that in another video, but as of right now, Modern Warfare 3 camos do wipe, and they will not stick, which is very annoying because some Modern Warfare 3 camos are really nice. All right, so you land, shoot, leave match, abandon. And there's the dev error. Go to loadout, and there it is. EGRT with Cosmic Web. Alright. And from here, see this character is still CR0. You can drop this gun, and then pick it up with another character so you can bring it to Oscar, get it exotic, and level it up or whatever. The same process can be done with the knife. But when you are doing it with the knife, you gotta make sure the blueprint that you are duping from has a weapon charm. It has to have any weapon charm. So you can do that to apply it to the knife or melee weapon. It's the same process. You do the whole breaking the account first. Oh yeah, in this instance, if you already have the AR on top, right, and you don't want to lose it because when you break the account, you're equipping a new build. You just tab over and pick another CR0 character to do it on, to break the account. Then you can go back and do it here. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to extract the camos from an exotic gun. So in order to extract the camo from an exotic gun, it has to be on top. So let me just show you right here. This is the reboot with the exotic color. So first you got to break the account. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to lose this. It doesn't matter because I could just make it again. So let's do any random gun. Let's do the MK. Alright. So you go dupe, equip, delete, back out, gunsmith, any attachment. And when you try to duplicate, it should be glitched out. So now we're in the broken or unlocked state. Back out. So from here, you go to the gun on top. You go to gunsmith. And then you either put on a charm or you just change any attachments. It doesn't matter. Actually, for me, I want to put on, let's say I want to make a build. I want to put on this charm. So let's put on this charm. When you back out, it's going to dev error. Alright, now you have copied the camo. So you go back here. Now let's create a gun. Let's do a mammoth. Create build. And if you look right here, the muzzle, it copied over the muzzle from that reboot. But you can just delete it. LTI. Don't matter. Just making a quick video. Okay. And look, the so-called thingy is there. Alright, so let's back out. Alright, so now it's saved as a blueprint. So you go over and check. Mammoth, right there. It's not, the blueprint is not saved permanently yet until you go into a game and it dev errors from there. So it's the same process. Click start, confirm loadout, load in. Press start, battle pass, loadout, go here, go over to your gun, go here, go to gunsmith, and then load in like this. And then you'll get it. So that's how you extract the camo from an exotic gun. And you can put it on any other gun as you want. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. How to camo swap. At least for Endgame.